Hey everybody, I'm here with my friends Kurt and Thomas, and we're in Detroit right now.
This is a world premiere. This is a world.
I don't think any country on the planet loves its dogs more than America. And folks done always treated their dogs better than they done treated a black person. You get mad enough, they sick their dog on that. So, it's not so much elevating an animal. Once again, we're just talking about, a modern day thing when the people basically left the farm and you never had any contact with having to slaughter an animal for your food. People just basically think food is this thing that is just there. The process of how it's done is gone, it's evaporated. I've actually had a kid tell me they just thought music was something that just came on the radio. She saw me with some instruments and she was like, well, what is that? I said, these are instruments, this is how you get music. And she was like, you kidding me? Well, people feel the same way about food, And so when you actually show somebody, how this is actually done, folks are like, wow. But you have to say, well, how did you think this animal that was living became dead? Somebody had to kill it. And then that's the thing that becomes the real debate and the discussion. What is the most humane way? And then this is when, I guess people yourself say, well, if you actually see how this process is done, it's worse than Michael Vick fighting some dogs. 10 times worse.
Mm-hmm. And what do you think? That's an interesting thing, because Michael Vick becomes a monster because it's discovered that he's participating in like dog fighting. He becomes a monster.
But Hillshire gets a break because they give you that nice sausage that you want to eat in the morning.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think there's a disconnect in people's minds?
Because once again, folks don't want to think about how they get things. It's just like somebody doesn't want to think how these vegetables. As a vegan, you're getting these nice vegetables. But people really want to think about the migrant workers that's doing that work. People just want to know the fact that they got a nice laptop, but do they really want to think about some guy that's working in China 18 hours a day? So people just want Americans what they want, and they don't want to think about the bad thing that goes into giving you these nice things.
So you find that there's an association between the way meat products or animal flesh is consumed and any other product that might be created, produced through exploitation, through violence.
There's no difference. None. There's none.
Do you think that there's a connection between the acceptance in the violence, in the way things are created by humans in a way that's exploitative, and the acceptance of animal commodities, like the way animals are turned?
Well, if somebody doesn't lose sleep knowing that some little kid is in India working all day, squatting on his knees to put some textiles together so you can have a nice print and some clothing, you really think he's worried about some chicken that's growing up in a coop this big with ammonia all over the place? They're not going to lose any sleep over that chicken if they didn't lose any sleep over that kid. And we all know how the products that we have in our homes come to us.